Hey, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel, Ask Jimmy Smith. Today, I am excited to be talking to you about some pretty big changes that have happened on the Amazon platform for small and light products. And for those of you that might be like, oh, I never sell small and light, like I'd never find anything that's small enough. Well, they changed the weight requirements and the dimension requirements. So you might have more products that can be a part of this program, but they also changed the pricing as the minimum or maximum price, I guess. They changed what the maximum price can be within the program. So if you watch this video and you find some products that that may end up being able to be within the small and light requirements, you can potentially find some extra profit within those products. And we've been switching some of our products over to this program because it's actually much simpler than it used to be and much more expansive than what the requirements used to be as well. So I'll be showing you first off the fee changes, but also the reason why this is so powerful in the business for your products. So let's go ahead and get into the fee changes. Okay, so as you can see on here, this is the small and light program eligibility. But first it says only products in new condition, right? You can't sell used products this way, but only products in new condition that measure 18 by 14 by 8 inches or less. But that weigh 3 pounds or less. So I want to show you why that's so significant. Before, it used to be 12 ounces was the maximum. So on January 18th, 2022, the following FBA small and light program fee changes will take effect. They increased the weight limit for FBA small and light from 12 ounces to 3 pounds. That's a huge difference between what can qualify and what doesn't. Now, naturally, it needs to be under this dimension size, which is perfectly fine, but the weight limit was a huge limiting factor before for being able to qualify for small and light. Now, the reason they did that, though, is that they will be using the greater of unit weight or dimensional weight. So if you've got something that's really light, but it's big, they're going to most likely charge you at a higher rate because the dimensional weight will be so much more than the actual weight of the product. But they made this change across the board, across all of their products anyway, recently. So the dimensional weight on any type of a product automatically, has changed. So really, it's the same across the entire platform of products. So I don't really see that as a problem. Ultimately, the small standard size units will use the unit weight as well. So if you're under the small standard versus the large standard. So you can see what it used to be before January 18th, 2022, between 6 ounces or less was $2.16. From 6 to 12 ounces was $2.35. And they increased those fees. So instead of $2.16, it's $2.35. It went up a little bit. And instead of $2.35, it went to $2.49. And then anything over that 12 to 16 ounces is now $3. So anything between 12 ounces to 1 pound is $3. And then you can see the large standard. So anything that is bigger but still light, they will charge that. This is based off the dimensional weight now. It's going to be a little bit higher for those 6-ounce units. But ultimately, it's nice to see that they do have these options, 1 to 2 pounds and 2 to 3 pounds. You can still qualify for small and light, which will save you about $1 in your profit. So if you've got some things that are teetering on the edge between pricing, like maybe you're priced at $8.50. Well, if you lower the price to $8 and put it into small and light because it qualifies, well, that'll save you 50 cents in profit because ultimately you saved approximately $1. You lowered your price though by 50 cents. So the $1 minus 50 cents, you're getting a 50-cent extra profit. Now I know it's not a huge amount of money, but if you sell a ton of small and light products like we do every day in our business, it can make a huge difference throughout the year, especially with the fee changes that have happened in this past year. So let me just show you an example of really why this can be powerful. So this is not necessarily a good product at all. If you look at Keepa, Amazon's all over it, whatever. I'm just using this as an example. So currently it's priced at $15, but I want to show you something. If this were priced at $9.10 and you were selling this and competing at that price, it would be $4.82 is the total return. So let's just say it costs you $2 to buy. That means you get $2.82 of a return. That's at $9.10. Well, if I lower it down to $8, which is the small and light maximum price, it shows $1.81, but if I go with the small and light fees, it's still $2.82. So you lowered your price, your selling price, from $9.10 down to $8, and you're making the same amount of money. And actually, if you were pricing this thing at $9, it would be $2.73. But if you were to lower it down a whole dollar, it would end up, instead of being $2.73, it'd be $2.82. So you'd be making more money. So essentially what you want to do is look for any products that are smaller than 3 pounds and meet these dimension requirements. And so you can see the dimension requirements there, 18 by 14 by 8 or less, which that meets quite a few products. So you're going to want to find those products, but look for anything that is priced at $9.10 or less. Because you will want to see if that can qualify for the small and light program, because $9.10 is the break-even point for that $2.82 that we're talking about. Because if you were to lower something that was priced at $9.10 down to $8 and you have it in small and light, well, then technically it's the same profit amounts between those products. But if you've got something at $9.11, then you make an extra penny there. So I wouldn't lower it unless you really wanted to, or there was some sort of a need. But ultimately that's up to you. But anything that is over between $8 and $9.10, you're going to want to see if you can get that qualified for small and light. It's super easy as well. You can go to a small and light product enrollment page, and from there you can use quick enroll, and you just put in your SKUs for those products, and you can enroll the products from there. You do have to make sure they're eligible, and they will tell you if it's eligible or not, and they'll tell you why. Maybe you have to lower your price first and get that change to happen within Amazon. Maybe you have to send in the SKUs if you haven't done that yet. You have to actually create a shipment and send them in. And then once you click that the shipment is sent, then it will let you do that. But it's a very easy process. It's a quick enroll process. We do it regularly now because of these changes, and it makes a huge difference from a profit standpoint moving forward on anything that's smaller or lighter in your products. And it's not just supplements, right? It can be food products. It can be anything that ultimately meets their requirements for small and light. And you can see all the different information and stuff. There's actually small standard. If you have something really small by dimensions, it's going to even be cheaper than if you have something bigger by the dimensions, because of that dimensional weight issue. So hopefully this is something that's eye-opening for you. If you can make an extra $1 profit, an extra 50 cents profit, even an extra 25 cents profit by lowering your price to something that gets you that fee discount, it's a pretty cool program that you can utilize, and just make sure that you don't ignore it. You don't have to lower your prices. You can keep them higher if you want to, try to keep that price integrity. I'm not somebody that likes to say, hey, go lower your prices and make more money, and cause a race to the bottom. But this is something that ultimately is good, a good program for us as sellers. They actually expanded it for us as sellers, which I love that Amazon did that. And it's pretty exciting to be able to use that to gain more profit in the business. And it does ultimately help consumers more as well, because they get to pay less money and we get to make more money. So it's kind of a win-win situation for all of us. Make sure that you're utilizing the small and light program. Very simple and easy to do. It hasn't impacted our shipments at all. They've changed some of those requirements or they've changed some of those requirements as well. And we've been able to switch things from the regular fulfillment fees to the small and light fulfillment fees, even though it's already in Amazon's fulfillment center. So it's become much easier to use the program. Another thing that you can do with the small and light change is, if you are already utilizing the small and light program, you can take your $7 products that maybe you have priced at $7 because you were in the small and light program. You can raise those up to $8 as long as the competition allows for that. So it gives you the ability to make some more money, considering they've changed the fees. They've upped the fees on that program. So if you're still priced at $7, you're making less money now in that. So if you've got the ability to up your price to $8, you can still qualify in the small and light program and get back some of that money that the fees took away because they raised the fees there. So that gives you an alternative option to make more money as well. So I highly recommend, if you're using the small and light program that you go in and you change your maximum price in your repricer from $7 up to $8 so that it can reprice itself up as needed, so you can make more money through that. And I hope that this video helped you. Please comment below if there's something I missed or something that ultimately you've got some questions on small and light, whatever it is, happy to help. And thank you so much for watching this. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Every subscriber really helps me to grow and continue to get the word out there on different things. And check out my website, AskJimmySmith.com. You can check out success stories. I've got a bunch of links in the description below this video as well, if you want to see any my book or course or anything else. A free Facebook group that I recommend with over 60,000 members. You can see all of that in the description below. So thank you so much for being here, and I hope that you have a blessed rest of your day.